Only fools would walk away, but we're standing here today. Through the storms and history, only fools in the Safc. Sunderland till the day I die, underneath the Wearside sky. Through it all we still believe, only fools in the Safc.
Well, hello, how are we getting on? Hope you're alright. So I just wanted to jump on and do a quick review about yesterday's game at Hearts. Just before we start, I just want to say this is not me having a meltdown, it's not me having a whinge, it's not me being negative. When I do these reviews, I always just speak as I find and try and give my honest opinion. But yesterday was a very, very poor performance, as we know. 3-0 defeat. We looked disjointed all over the pitch, to be fair. But I do think that this result could be one of the most important ones of pre-season, because I think it just kind of gives everybody that little bit of a wake-up call. We've had this euphoria and we're all over the moon, but all these new big signings and all the money we've spent, and I think yesterday will prove as a really, really good wake-up call, and it'll just bring us down a peg or two, and it'll just make us focus a bit more on the task in hand and realise that it's not going to be as easy as what we've all been thinking, because we've made these signings. So we started off not too bad, but the goal we gave away to start off with was poor. Simon Moore trying to play the ball out to Huggins. Huggins miscontrols it. It gets pinched off him. And it's simple. A 1-2, crossing the box, it deflects off Sealed, and there's their centre forward, Braga, to nod it in. It's 1-out. It's a really, really poor goal to concede, to be fair. Messing about with the back like that, stupid ball to play with in the first place. So it's a really, really poor performance, a really, really poor goal to give away. And then from there, it just didn't get any better. We're struggling to create chances. I know they're like 4 or 5 games ahead of us in terms of fitness. And you could tell the sharpness was massively, different hours. And I think if this game was in 4, 5, 6 games time, you would see a big difference. But like I say, I just speak on what I find and what I see yesterday. That sharpness will have been a big factor. But again, in midfield, we kept giving the ball away. Dan Neil getting caught on the ball a couple of times. When we got the balls out to the wings, again, we didn't really create too much. Adingra showed glimpses and flashes like he has done in previous games. Talby, again, I thought really, really struggled to get into the game. I don't know if he's quite a way behind in fitness, but from what I've seen of him so far, he doesn't look the player we thought we were getting. Now, it's very, very early doors. He hasn't settled in with the squad and hasn't settled in with the team yet. But like I say, on the 3 games I've watched him play, I haven't been that too much impressed with him, to be fair. Mayenda, starved of service, didn't get into the game at all yesterday either. Siddiqui and Diarra, Siddiqui got a bad tackle and he went off, and Diarra came on, and then midway through the second half they switched again. At the back, we kept on making silly mistakes again. And it was just a disjointed, overall disjointed performance. Second half didn't really get any better. We were giving the ball away in stupid areas. The second goal come from a corner. They play the ball at the edge of the box, and Shanklin's free to just shoot from the edge of the area, going straight in the bottom left-hand corner. Again, poor defending, not marking up, nobody keeping an eye on the man at the edge of the box. And the third goal was absolutely ridiculous. Noah Siddiqui, was it Siddiqui? I think it was. With the ball on the edge of his own area, he plays a blind pass inside in the box. The only player there was their centre forward. Thank you very much. 1-touch goal, really, really, really poor. We then had Huggins tackling, or Seal tackling Huggins. Total mix-up, no communication at all. So overall, a really, really poor performance. And I think Regis Le Bris said after the game he wasn't happy with how we played. The communication, the cohesion wasn't there. And I think he even said himself it's a wake-up call to us. So overall, it's a bad day at the office. It's good to get them in now before we start the season. Like I say, it's a wake-up call. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comments below about this. Like I say, I'm not having a whinge. I'm not having a meltdown. I know on the grand scheme of things, like I say, they're 4 or 5 games into their season. They've been playing competitive matches. We're into our 4th pre-season game. So there's a big, big difference in fitness. But like I say, I just speak as I find and report on the game that I watched. But let me know what your thoughts are in the comments below. But please don't be giving us pelters for being negative or having a whinge or having a meltdown. I'm not. I'm just giving an honest review on the match yesterday. If you don't mind, please like, share and subscribe to the channel. We are trying to get to 5k subs. You know, we've done fantastically well. We're just getting over 4,500, which is absolutely fantastic. And I couldn't be more happy. Hit that little black button if you don't mind. But in the meantime, obviously I'll be doing a review of the whole game on Tuesday night. And we'll see what kind of lineup we play there. But thanks for watching. Take it easy, stay safe, and have a great rest of your Sunday. Ta-ra.
Sunderland's where we live and fight with pride.